I'm going back to door 4, but this time I'm not going to take the pyramid. We've gotten a power, and we've gone through the pyramid, so now what we should seek is something else entirely. Something that holds some other value to us. I say as I switch colors around because colors are pretty. I found the pyramid again. Very quickly, actually. That's not the pyramid I'm looking for. Which means maybe I should move a little bit more this way. Actually, here's something. It's a bed. Oh, Jesus. One of those stalkers. If this stalker isn't chasing us, is it safe to talk to? Let's hope so. Yeah, it's not attacking me, so let's go straight to bed. Deeper sleep. That woke me up immediately. Well, sure. You can't change colors here. I know you can't, you just have to stand still. I'm gonna unequip this power. It goes to the lamp. Huh. Those hands seem a little bit too excited and squiggly. And super long, I might add. We found the deeper part of reality. There is an elevator and a passageway. What's on the elevator? Oh, goes to the passageway then. Sure, I guess I can take the gate. Hello, human-looking thing. That makes a very bizarre audio staticky sound when you talk to it. I was happy enough to see it. What am I gonna say? Let's flip and turn on and off the light. Doesn't do much here. Guess I'll just... Hey, there's another of you squigglies to make the static sound as well. Yeah, you make the static sound as well. There's also a jaywalk. Was he just spinning around in circles? That looked a little bit more amusing to me than it probably should have. Lights off. This is the no light zone. The deepest part of the subconscious. Actually, there's a door right there. Sure, I'll take it. Hello, door. Menu color scheme changed. Oh, yes it did. Menu color scheme changed. We could get a red menu here if we really wanted to. I mean, it looks kind of nice. It's nice to have the option. However, though, to be honest, I kind of like the default menu a bit more. Going deeper in, then. Should no deeper in? Actually, no, I think the door's right there. Oh, we got the flute. With our chiptune magic. Ah! Flute obtained. That means we've reached 4 power-ups, which means that there's only 20 more to go. Enjoy the magic. I'm gonna just join the chiptune. Alright. It's fun. Spam that music all the way through the subway. The subway's not nearly as intimidating when you're going around blowing a whistle, I guess. This area doesn't seem like it loops. So if it doesn't loop, then there'll be a systematic way that you can search for things. One at a time. I guess I'm going to investigate the outskirts before I investigate the inskirts. Oh, there's another door. Leaking that brain juice. We can sit here and enjoy him leaking brain juice all day long. You should probably stop doing that. You're probably gonna die. The death it is. Look at how much blood could he possibly have in him. Can we observe the pit? No? Alright. See you later. Hope you're not spilled by the time I get back. I can just sit down if I don't have that power equipped. Back to fleeing my way through town. Checking out the outskirts. That's my objective right now. There's probably something in the middle as well, but hey, there's just as likely something on the outskirts, so yeah. This area's a bit bigger than you'd think it'd be. Wow, yeah, this area really is bigger than you'd think it'd be. I mean, I don't think it loops. Maybe it does. No, it doesn't. I guess I just ran into a woman. I guess it doesn't loop. It's just really big. Let me just enjoy my food in peace. Yeah, not much here on this part of the outskirts. But so far, the two areas I found have been on the outskirts. That green man was just doing the staring thing, and I'd be staring if I was inside a Subway World and the girl just walked by playing the flute like a maniac. Master fluteswoman. It's a catchy melody. It's getting stuck in my head as I play more and more of the flute. Almost done checking the outskirts, then I guess I can go for the inskirts. I've been here before. It's time to go into the inside. This flute will be played till we find something. There's where I entered in from. Can I go back out? Maybe the elevator will take me elsewhere. Oh, so why is one of the areas blocked off with a pin? Oh, this is completely different. Oh, I can't get it down to the basement floor I was at. Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll explore here. It's probably one of the Nexus reachable areas. I somewhat recall it, so that's why I'm saying that. She really likes that note, doesn't she? Yeah, I guess she does. I'm using this as a basis. Ooh, something! The sounds actually don't collide with each other too much. Now, if I recall correctly, I have a memory here. One of the more useful power-ups in the game, I think, is in this area. I don't remember that precisely, per se, but I certainly have a loose memory of there being a certain power-up that'd be very desirable that'd be in this place. So I guess I'm going to investigate this place like a Sherlock Holmes. Oh, women's restroom. Sure. That was a long flush. Well, yai. Well, there's the door in or out of here, depending on what you want to think of it as. I am determined to find this power-up, though. Let's see how wide this area is, or tall. Those things in the background kind of look like embryos. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just think they're embryos because of being impressioned as a child. There's a science museum here named OMSI. We used to go all the time. And it has this fetus display. Not actually living fetuses, but it shows the progression of a fetus in doll form. Creepy dolls. They look like fetuses, starting from their beginning development stages. It shows how development progresses through the weeks. That all sounds a lot stranger than it sounded in my head until I said it out loud. But that's what they're making me think of. Some of those fetus, embryo, doll things. This power will be mine. I don't recall where this power is, but it is probably hidden somewhere. Because, you know, I recall it being like hidden in some area that's just full of these glitch-looking things. I could be completely wrong, because again, my memory of this is very foggy. I don't remember if that power-up is specifically here. I just think it's here, because my memory somewhat connects this concept to this location. If it is the power-up that's here, though, then it's actually one of the more useful power-ups in the game. There's a few power-ups that are certainly more useful than others, and this is certainly one of the most useful. Not the most useful, but one of. The only problem is there's so much visual clutter, I can maybe bypass it super easily without even noticing it was there. I'll go this way. Gonna follow the path. Hope I can find myself this super duper power up. Power up? Also make me stop blowing on this flute. Not saying I'm not having fun blowing on this flute, but I'm looking super hard for this power up. I think it's like around this area. Then again, maybe it's not. Jeez, this is where my loose memories can become a problem. It all feels connected somehow. This is gonna move me back to the opening door. These all seem to connect to the main doors. That's why I'm thinking that. Please power up. I recall there being a power up that's pretty well hidden here. Oh, I'm gonna be so stubborn to leave this area until I find it because it's such a useful power up. Maybe I should instead of getting all confused, maybe I should just walk like this. I'll eventually find it if I do it like this, as opposed to following... Oh, look, there's the elevator again. Ah! What does the flute do? Play music, don't you hear it? That said, each power-up can have additional uses if you use them in the right instances, like if you use them around certain creatures, or doing certain areas to trigger certain events. Some power-ups don't trigger events, but a lot of them do. You just have to kind of know, or at least experiment, to try and use them in the right place at the right time and all that. A big part of Yume Nikki is experimentation. It's partially an adventure to explore, it's partially an adventure to collect these power-ups and then experiment them in other ways, to see, to progress and get more effects in some cases, but oftentimes just to uncover secrets. We haven't really uncovered much in the form of secrets yet, so we're just kind of in the exploring phase, which isn't bad. It means that we're getting those power-ups slowly but surely. This god-dang power-up's gonna be mine, though. Walking into the abyss. There's the woman's restroom. I've already explored up and down from here, so I know it's not here. Let's try here. Do you want to hear a baby crying? No, humans are programmed to think that the noise of a baby crying is annoying. To be honest, I don't find it as annoying as some people apparently do, but certainly it's not like I want to go out of my way to listen to a baby crying. It just means that they need something. They can't talk, they don't know what to do, and crying is the sound that comes naturally to them. This goddamn power-up's gonna be a bitch to find. That's just the door. I got my hopes up for a second. It's like, oh, is that it? But no. My memories could just be completely off and it maybe isn't even here. But I feel in my heart that what I say is true. And if you can't follow your heart, then what can you follow? Yeah, babykins cry all day and all night. One day I'll be done spamming this fucking flute. I shouldn't get distracted, I shouldn't get distracted. But I feel like it was something like this. I don't know that for any fact. Oh, that just leads to the women's restroom. Follow the sound of the flute. I feel like it was just in a giant, massive, glitchy looking things like this. But that's just the door. So it's probably not... Yeah, these powers are usually not next to the door, they're usually a little bit deeper in. Maybe this one's closer than I remember. I just remember this one was like really tricky to find. I think it was here. Jesus, what a foggy memory knows. I just remember it's like super hard to spot because everything's all jimble-jambled, but it's something that doesn't look like anything else. When we see it, it'll be kind of obvious, but it kind of won't be at the same time. Just gonna have to explore these corruptions, hoping I can see something. If you guys spot anything in the corruption, tell me. I'm looking really hard. It's like I'm playing a game of Where's Waldo, except you're in a scrolling game. Oh, that'd be so terrible. Where's Waldo game where you have to scroll around looking for Waldo himself. That sounded like nightmares are made out of. Waldo, where oh where is dear Waldo? He, my friend, is hidden somewhere in this corrupt mess of symbols everywhere. It's not actually Waldo, it's an effect. I'm gonna locate this son of a bitch, even if it kills me, which it might. It could very well kill me. This is where it leads to the women's restroom. Skim as I might, this power so far seems to be out of sight. Worst part is, remember, it's like... and that looks like a happy face. I recall this level's kind of designed with like a person. He's like, there's a hand, and this is a face. You see the basic outline. I don't know if the power-up is actually nearby here, I just think it is. In my faint recollection of this, I feel like there was a pathway that ever so faintly led to it. But that could just be false, I could just be outright wrong about that. That's why I'm following this path, though. I'm secretly hoping maybe I'll run into it, but I'm probably not going to. I'm gonna go down here just to make sure there's like nothing. Oh, there it is! Ah, fucking finally. I'm happy I went down. Bicycle! Sorry, I got super excited there. This one's always so fucking annoying to find. Alright, sorry, but the bicycle, which is our 5th power-up, it's a useful power-up because it makes you travel faster. Da-da-da-da-da! How did I not even stumble upon this glitch field? Yeah. Sorry that took a while to find, but we located it finally. I thought it was here. I was like, where's the fucking bicycle? I just recalled it was super hard to find. Alright, elevator. Sure, I'll go back there. Alright, let's continue to explore a little bit deeper. Actually, the upstairs area was open. Now it's not. Fucking A. Well, I missed my chance at happiness. Let's see. I'm not even sure if there's anything deeper here. It's just I haven't really explored this area fully. Now that I can go a little bit faster, it'll be a little bit simpler to do. Secret, secret passageways. Where oh where may they hide? And that kid from earlier. You know what? Let's go back up. Oh, hey, there's actually... Oh, the other escalator led somewhere else, I should have figured. Sure, I'll take this hole. To Forest World. Why not? So, welcome to the world deep in the forest. There's a frog. The frog gave us an ability. Now I'm a frog. Ribbit. 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 This is what frogs do all day. They ribbit, they jump, they eat flies. Frogs just chill. Frogs enjoy all the chills. This also means that we have, I believe, 6 power-ups. Yep, we've got 6. Which means we got another 18 to go. Let's go and do the frog. Ribbit. I saw something desirable down there. I guess I'm gonna have to take key right now. The bell rings and leads us to a strange world. I don't remember how this place works at all. I guess that's the stream audience. Left or right, guys? Left or right? I'm not gonna ask this for everyone, but I'm gonna ask this with the starting one. The lefts or the rights? One or the other. Immediate right, left, right, right. Alright, I guess right's the right one. I don't remember how this place goes at all. I remember that'll endlessly loop you if you're not careful. Oh. Well, I found something. Not the right way, though. Let's try down. Try right first, because I'm going right. Right. Left. Hello, other shiny thing. You're next. Oh, that's just a dead end. So this platform leads to straight up Dead Endsville. Which one did I come from? I think I've been to this one. No, I have not, because it's the dead end. So this one's just a complete dead end. I don't remember which one I went to. I think I didn't go left. 3 ways to go. I'll start with left. That's dead end. At least that makes that simple. How about down? Have I been here before? I feel like I have been here before. Right. All these areas look a bit alike, though. Yeah, this leads back over to this way. Okay, I know what I'm kind of doing now. Did I come from the left or from down? I must come from down, because that leads over there. Let's continue going right then. Let's lead you back to that looping area. Let's do it. So up leads back, down leads there, so it has to be right. Right leads to 2 different options. I guess let's try up first. Will you take me up? That's a dead end. Which means on to the other side, ribbit. Now let's go down. That's a dead end. This is another dead end route. Okay. I've been here before. This one leads to that one guy. This all leads to dead ends and broken dreams. Of course I go down. Did I ever try going down? I don't remember. Did I go left initially? I don't know, but I guess I'm about to find out. Oh, I've definitely been left. This is this looping area. Alright, let's not try that way. Let's try right. Right, left? Dead end straight. Actually, is this leading to that one light guy? I think it is. Let me just confirm. Yeah, this is a dead end. Hey, bicycle, it's time for you. A little bit faster at the very least. Also means we can hear that sound more often. Yes! Up. Alright, gonna try right this time. Down's nothing but a dead end, so I guess left. This better not be another goddamn fucking. Alright. I'll go this way. You're a lovely fellow. Guess the only way is down. We have to find the way that doesn't lead to a loop. Alright, that'd be here. One day I'll find the secrets of this world. God, I'm losing my mind, I feel. I'm getting stupidly lost. I told myself I wouldn't get lost, and here I'm getting lost. Down. Right. Wait, is this just the same area? No? Well, at least I want a different set of blocks. Got like the right side of these situations. Got another dead end rope. How did I end up back here? Oh, okay. I kind of get it. There's a trap there. Down. Left. Right. Sort of figuring it out as I go. Kind of, sort of in the way. Yes, found it! Out of here! There's probably 2 exits. Oh! Okay. Oh, look at this area. Ain't it neat? Can't go further that way. I recall there being secrets in areas that look like this, but I recall there being more than one area that looks like this. So, yeah. There's a door right in front of us. I mean, I guess I'll look into it. Not yet, please. I'll get back there eventually. I feel like there might be a secret hidden here. I'm looking for it. I recall there being like hidden pathways in these sort of locations. Oh, that wasn't it. I got my hopes up for a second. I was like, oh, did I find a secret? No. I'll look over here briefly to see if I spot anything that's remotely secret-esque. If I don't, though, that's a-okay. Now there is a pathway that's actually blocked over there. Alright. Well, I guess we're going inside this. No need for concern, this is normal. Alright, we've reached the 8-bit world. It's always part of the fun. Effects, frog, rabbit. Alright, effects, midget. Effects, flute. Alright, effects, neon. I just want to see all the effects that I have currently look like this though. Lamp. Alright, let's talk to you. 90628. Sure, why not? Let's go. Here we go onto our RPG-esque overworld sequence. There'll be things to uncover, secrets to find, I'm sure. Let's go and explore. I do recall a little bit of a fun fact of this area, and that has to do with the fact that apparently this area was supposed to originally be a lot bigger than it is. They have like the whole entire world made inside this map, but you just never actually visit all that inside the game. There's a bridge. I guess I'll take the RPG fun. There's also a village. I'll investigate. There I am. 97401. Precisely. Light on and off doesn't make much of a difference here. There's a downstairs area, but first I'm going to look a little bit more around here. How I could have missed talking to this nice feller. From 67725. Sir, please move. There you go. There's actually another staircase thing over there, but I have no idea how you'd even access that one. 76217. Well, sure. I'll go down the stairs. Yep, I remembered this correctly, so I pulled out the lamp power. Otherwise, you're in the dark. 14957. We actually have the right power that we need for this area, which is good. I don't actually know if those numbers mean anything. I mean, the numbers actually could be letters, I hadn't really thought about, but then they'd have a very limited vocabulary because they can only access the first 10 letters of the alphabet, assuming they even use 0. They might not use 0. And what would 0 mean? Is that 0A or 0... is 1A? It's just things to think about. Certainly is a weird dungeon-esque thing of sorts. Can't continue investigating though. I'll take this one. How about you? All the twists and turns. There's gonna be another situation where we definitely have to dig around a little bit to get to certain areas. gotta go in deeper. Now let's see. I remember something here. Effects. Alright. So there's a random event that can happen in this room sometimes, and I remember that. But I guess that has no use for us right now. It didn't trigger this time. If I ever end up back in this world, I'll remember to check it again. It's a chance of when you wake up. I don't remember the chance number, but yeah. Back off to the top. We got a bit more exploring to do. There's probably more here. I just need to dig deeper. Let's go up. There are multiple staircases. Certainly points to more exploration. I think I came from here, so I'm actually going to take the one to the left now. Let's go. Oh. This is normal, by the way. Well, out of one hole and into another. I guess time for bicycle. I like the shadow, just slight twitching hand. Let's go a little bit deeper in. To the top! The White Desert. Now, I don't actually know if this area is called the White Desert, but that's what I call it. There's a pathway to take. Pathways, actually. Oh, jeez. I don't know where I ended up in. I can explore thoroughly. Just kind of followed the path. That looks like a trail. That's where I came from, so sure, I'll follow the trail. That's all I gotta go on right now. Hello, trail. Where might you lead me? To this tunnel? Oh, it's you. We can't do anything with this right now, I don't think. I'll test around some things. I'm a midget, I'm a midget, I'm a midget, here's my army. Okay. No light. Flute. No. Well, ribbit to you too. Back to my bicycle. I'll have to come back here later when I get another power up. Let's go investigate this odd part of the world, though. Almost looks like a hedge maze, but I know it's not really a hedge. Imagine how long it'd take to walk in some of these areas if I didn't have the bicycle power up. Oh, here's something. Oh? What the? Oh, okay. For a second I thought they just disappeared. Made me awfully confused for a second, but I figured it out. Actually, speaking of that, oh, stars, there's a bed there. Oh, I'm tempted to sleep in it. I remember that's there, but I remember that there's that head and scarf is actually a power, the hat and scarf. There's also something here. Oh. I need to just find the hat and scarf and stop being teleported randomly. So there's a bed here towards the bottom of something, and I do know that besides that thing that's teleporting me all over the place, there is also a hat and scarf power up somewhere here. I found the bed again. That's a bright side. I'll go this way. This world requires you to kind of go up and down some to investigate and thoroughly explore it, though. It's notable. If memory serves correctly, the hat and scarf power-up ability are hidden in the middle of some sort of square-like area. At least that's how my memory tells me of this place. Look at these raising columns, almost like a bar graph or something. Yai. That's a good way to describe Yume Nikki. It's oftentimes like a maze. Some areas are more maze-like than others, and other areas are far more straightforward. But overall, you certainly are spending a lot of it trying to sort of find your way through the maze. There's the door that's one of the area doors. This is an area that connects to the Nexus. I'm not here looking for Nexus connections, though. I'm here looking for a hat and a scarf. I know from very vivid memory that the hat and scarf power is here. And it's just kind of laying around somewhere. I don't remember where it's laying. That's when I'm having difficulty. I just remember that's here. Very specifically. Some of the power-ups I don't remember precisely. I'm like, am I remembering that correctly? But in this case, I am basically 100% sure that the hand scarf ability is here. I just don't remember where here. I mean, here's pretty odd. Is that the men's restroom? I gotta find bicycle. There we go. We've used both women's and men's restroom today. Effects. Let's just put a really weird theory into my mind. No, I'm not gonna think about it too hard. I think I have to go in deeper. Oh, there's a door. Oh, there! Are you it? Oh no, you're one of those teleporting ones. I have to remember, it's not a moving thing. And there was a door-looking thing there, too, and I just missed it. It's not one that's moving around. It's like a hand scarf that are just laying on the ground. I recall that, at the very least. If it's moving, it's just going to teleport me and make me more lost in trying to find it. Maybe it's in the middle of here? There it is, actually. Here we go. Hand scarf ability obtained. Was the hand scarf 2, which also means that we now have 7 power-ups, which means we have another 17 to go. It just makes us warm. Effects, bicycle.